No, give me like a blah, 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 like right in the middle of a song, dog. You start a song with that, just give me that blah, 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 blah. Give me that sound right there. I know that's a good song.
Yeah, motherfucker, you got the podcast. Now meet your host, Pencil and Cellar, and I'm Lil Krampus. This the Juggalo Rewind, Season 8, motherfucker. Recognize.
Episode 3.
Are you a Ryda? Are you a Ryda? Recognize.
Welcome everyone to episode 3 of season 8 of the Juggalo Rewind podcast. 8 for, I don't know.
8 members of the
Lotus. I was going to make a reference. It didn't work, but we're already
You know what
off
I was thinking? Episode 3, we have Mania 2 on the table. We should have had coincide with the Manias. Mania 3, Mania 4. We're one behind right now.
We are.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Anywho,
Yeah.
That's only for people who are watching us on YouTube.
Right.
People who listen don't give a fuck what's on the table. You put the book up here?
You put the book up here.
Anyways, we are the Juggalo Rewind. We deep dive into Juggalo albums one track at a time. We've done numerous seasons, so if
All
you
sorts.
are new to our game, go back, listen to all the teachings and the stories and the fun.
The book's out here. We're the Juggalo version of the Cocaine Rhinestone universe.
What would we call it? Fago and blunt wraps?
Fago and pumpkin seeds. It's got to be something more obnoxious and vulgar.
I can't believe I was almost going to say what I was going to say. Anyways, I'm Peter, a.k.a. Pencil
Big
for
Pencil.
Season 8. I'm here with Cellar, a.k.a. Chris for Season 8.
Season 8. It's hot down here. The heat kicked on. I put the thick hoodie on, and now I'm like, whew.
It is a little toasty.
The weather shifts crazy in this basement.
That's a good thing I have my brand new t-shirt here.
I like
my
that. Looks
Jamie
good.
Madrox shirt.
Nice overset print or whatever on there. Looks cool.
Nice and thick, not too thick. Nice fitting shirt.
Brand they use.
That one that they...
One Level or whatever it's called now.
I don't understand like his what do you call it? His collaboration. It was like the 31 and a third or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, is that their own brand? I don't know.
I like it's got its own print tag though. That's cool.
Yeah.
We did that for the first run of 20 by 20 tees. It's a lot of work. do it in Steve's loft.
Yeah. I was happy because I had one that you had misprinted, so I always felt like I had a smaller size.
Yeah, there was a few that the tags might have been off on. That's another reason why we stopped doing that.
That made me feel good. I need to go through the old
Shirts.
get some that fit me better.
I got 2 closets worth of shirts. Wear the same 4 every single day,
Me
especially
too.
when I never leave the house.
Can't imagine how many shirts I have. Anyways, we're getting way off topic already. We haven't even talked about who we are.
Who we are and why we're here.
We kind of did. So this season we are talking the Psychopathic Rydas' first album, Dumpin.
Dumpin.
So if you're new,
The Joe and Joey Records classic.
that's Hall of Fame Joe and Joey album.
Top 3 Joe and Joey
That's
release.
at least top 3. So what's going on? What have you been doing in this fine mid-February evening?
February. You know what? We didn't even plan this. Book it live. We got the other power hour we got to probably book, right? February.
I already have it.
Yeah.
I've
Got to set a date.
Well, it would have been for Valentine's Day.
It already happened?
Yes.
Oh, oops. Like you said, getting through February, WrestleMania season, that's one way to get through these dark and dingy months watching WrestleManias. Because I feel like WrestleMania is always that window opening. Crack it open. Let the spring slowly creep in. And the Shamrock Shake, which did you see
The Grimace boy?
the
McGrimace.
old Grimace where it was coming back? So the world's burning, but we got Green Grimace coming back, which is awesome.
Look at the ass on Scott Hall.
Look at them thighs.
So weird.
That Hall's pretty bad. His face is real weird looking.
Anyway, sorry, I'm playing with Chris's toys.
But the little bandana you could slide into his forehead is cool.
That's good. It's a nice touch.
And he got the nice hands.
2 sweet hands.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of different things. So wrestling, yeah.
You know?
That's a big weekend. That's
Final
WrestleMania.
Four?
No, that got moved around, didn't it?
Did it?
So WrestleMania weekend is Easter weekend, which is also 420. So that's going to be a lot of your people doing lots of different things.
My people. I am a man of the people, a man of the stoners, all of them.
Twisted is doing their 420 show on 419.
On Easter?
Because on Easter,
Yeah.
the venue wouldn't have it on 420.
There was a show last year on Easter I wanted to go to. Obviously, no way I was going to be able to leave on Easter by myself, but it also sold out. So, Easter shows still draw. I think it's called The Last Dinner Party, this group. They're in my year-end list, and I already forgot their name. It's fucking too much music out there, man.
I didn't listen to your 2024 list.
I know, I didn't get to share it. I usually share it on socials. I like to show off what I've been listening to see if any of the listeners listen to the same stuff, I forgot.
No, I listen to different stuff. Oh.
Just trying to make new friends. Music connections.
Really?
I need more music connections. I didn't get to go to my last show. I didn't want to go by myself.
No pissy piss boys.
I'm a piss pig freak. Oh, yeah. That song's like about pissing in your mouth. Open up and let me shoot it in or something.
Well, I wonder why no one wanted to go with you.
There's one poop song on the album, too.
Well,
it wasn't just them. That was just a bonus. He was going to play a couple Piss Boys tracks.
well, count me in.
Yeah. I should have called you.
What day was it?
Sunday.
I was busy. Anywho,
Yeah.
What else is going on? We got wrestling. We got Juggalo nonsense.
Juggalo weekend, did that already happen? No, it's coming up.
No, it already
happened.
It was a time, I heard.
I heard. It was a time of love.
And then the Twisted album is out now.
It is. I wonder if my pre-order showed up yet.
Probably not. Pre-orders are generally slow.
It's from Amazon, so I don't know if that means anything.
I got a CM Punk figure off of Amazon the other day.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
The Macho Man one. The Nexus shirt, Macho Man tights.
Yeah, I did see it. So that was Elite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon's weird. Sometimes it'll randomly pop up and there's like a sweet fig, like decent price. And I don't know where it comes from.
Someone posted it and I had like a $5 whatever, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that one figure Instagram will be like in their stories if you catch it. You can pull a trigger on some. Yeah, I'm waiting for them Target Legends to drop in price. I need that Just Knock Bradshaw.
That's a sweet one.
I seen it at Target and I'm like, I'll wait. They always drop in price. I should just grab that one because that one's a good one.
Shit, fuck.
Buying fucking wrestling figures. Gotta save my money. Gotta invest. Crypto. It's the future. We got a sovereign wealth bank now in the U.S. full of crypto. I'm sure nothing shady's going on there.
I don't know what else to...
I almost bought crypto years ago. Almost bought the big one, Bitcoin. Because Shooter Jennings, if you bought his album with Bitcoin on his web store, it was 5%, 10% off. So right when it debuted, I could have bought it. Debuted.
You could have been in the money right
I
now.
know. Well, here I am with you.
What the fuck does that mean? Anyways, son of a bitch. All right.
Yeah.
So, let's dive into one of our little bits here. Oh, man, we have another bit. We'll save that. That's
okay.
A long boy. But we debuted this season since the Rydas album that we are talking about came out in late 99. We're doing the old 90s rewind.
Party like it's 1999. That's what we were doing.
Do we have to have a 90s jingle?
Maybe.
I don't have time for that. So.
You gotta outsource this. Someone make us a jingle. Make us a jingle and send it to us. I'm sure there's some savvy musicians out there.
I have so many stories that I have to tell you. I'm going to forget them all. So we are talking about things that happened in the fall of 1999. This kind of overlaps what we talked about in the Pendulum season.
Yeah,
season 4. But a little overlap, but it's okay. So I looked up the top movies of the fall of 99. So some of these I think we talked about then, but this is a wider range. So we'll go top 10. I'll go bottom to top.
Okay.
Number 10, Superstar.
I might have seen that. I mean, I know it. The play on the SNL skit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 9 is Fight Club.
Fight Club. That was good. I haven't seen that in ages.
Neither have I.
I bet it doesn't age well. It seemed like it was awesome. Then it's probably like, it's fine.
I think people
Still like it. Still got a cult following.
Number 8, Random Hearts.
I don't know that one.
I don't know what that is. Number 7, For Love of the Game.
I know it. I don't think I've seen it.
Baseball movie with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
One of many. Kevin Costner, which is Garrett's best friend. I don't know. That's another comedian who likes him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Kevin Costner got that new, like, Western 2-part movie. The first half came out and the second half's coming out. Right?
Movie? Really?
Yeah. It looked pretty good. Anyways.
I have no idea. Number 6, Stigmata.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that being good, but I don't think I ever... I don't know.
Stigmata. Breathing from the hole of mine. A little mirror.
Number 5, Three Kings.
Ice Cube movie, right? Where
I
they go out in the
think
desert
so.
or whatever. Like,
I believe
it's
so.
like Iraq War or Gulf Storm.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah.
I get that confused with something else, though. But that's
Anaconda.
No. Number 4,
Ghost of Mars.
Number 4, American Beauty.
You know, I've never seen it. That's like a pretty big movie, though, too.
Yeah, that either won or was up for the Oscar.
Yeah.
That was good. Kevin Spacey and Mira Sorvino.
Look at you pulling those names out.
Well, I pulled something out with Mira
Kevin
Sorvino.
Spacey? You're part of the
Kevin Spacey
lawsuit?
pulled something out. Number 3, Blue Streak.
That's not a basketball movie, is it?
No.
Is it the Blue Chips?
Blue Chips. I have no idea.
No.
Number 2, The Sixth Sense.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
And then number 1 of top grossing movies of the fall of 1999.
Phantom Menace?
No. Double Jeopardy.
That's like a thriller, like, right?
Yeah, I think it has Ashley Judd. And where she killed her husband, and then she was innocent, but then they tried to try her again. Hence, everyone thinks that's what Double Jeopardy is.
Yeah.
But like, that's just one of those things like people think they know, but it's not.
Like everything nowadays.
Yeah,
Um,
that's very accurate. I know a buzzword.
That's crazy. Is that big of a movie?
It was number 1 at the time,
I was saying Phantom Menace, but that was summer because we discussed
or maybe it was right after. Yeah,
getting Jekyll Brothers when it was out. But I thought it would have still been up there.
Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. It's like a cop movie or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
comedy action.
He was on top of the world at that era. Like, wasn't Rush Hour? Or no, that's
Chris Tucker.
that's Chris Tucker. Didn't him and Chris Tucker have a movie together though?
That's Will Smith, and that's Bad Boys.
No, he had one with Chris Tucker too, didn't he? That was Jackie Chan who had one with Chris Tucker.
You are ridiculous.
Martin Lawrence had that one where he was like a knight. Remember that one?
I was about to say it's A Knight's Tale, but that's with Heath Ledger. Yeah, he did. I know what you're talking about. Double Jeopardy. She is wrongly convicted for her husband's murder, thinks he's still alive, and wants to settle the score. So I think that was at that.
The war to settle the score.
That it was. But yes, that was Ashley Judd and Tommy Lee Jones.
I think I've only seen like 4 out of that list. 4 or 5. I got to catch up in my late 90s cinema.
Well, that's what we do. Who just told me to watch a movie recently? I don't remember.
I just rewatched Toy
Good
Story
story.
with the kids. Still holds up so good. And then remember I was recommended to watch Ernest Saves Halloween.
Yes.
Ernest, voices the Slinky Dog, and then I'm like, man, I do want to watch all the Ernest movies. Like, I watched a little bit of Christmas at Steve's house over the Christmas, and I'm like, man, I kind of do want to go through and watch all those.
You were requested to review.
But yeah, they're all holidays, so I got to like wait. Summer, Halloween, Christmas,
Jail, Africa.
I guess I could hit out Africa and jail now, and then wait for summer for camp.
whatever you want, whatever floats your boat.
I can't watch a Halloween one right now. That doesn't make any sense.
You can watch a horror movie now. You watch Nosferatu.
Yeah, horror, not Halloween horror. I can't watch Halloween 3, or Trick or Treat. You know, can't watch those. Those are holiday movies. You can't watch Goodfellas right now. That's a Christmas movie.
You can watch Royal Rumble. It's February.
It's still Royal Rumble season. You know, it bleeds over a little bit. You get a couple extra weeks. So I got to watch 93 through 97 real quick.
This bandana's hurting my fucking head. Fuck this. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, we ready?
Still got your Steven Tyler mic going though.
Yes. Dream on! You want me to sing a different Steven Tyler song every week?
Sure.
All right. Well, that was one.
Right
so.
now, living in the city. Hot trap, dead as a little cutie.
That's a random one to pull out.
That was a hit.
It was. It's just wouldn't be the first one I would think of. Deep cut on Permanent Vacation.
Permanent Vacation is a solid album.
It is.
Then they fall off after that, right?
No,
they fall off before that when they're so coked out of their minds.
That was their comeback.
Yeah, Done with Mirrors is the bad one, but it does have one good song.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is.
Let the music do the talking.
That's on that?
I think so. I guess the one good song on there. Because I think what they're trying to say. Don't worry about us ODing in the bathroom, having doors broken down. Find our bodies. Let the music do the talking. That book was wild. I read that way too young. Like 5th grade. I was reading the Aerosmith autobiography, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know what this stuff is.
You know what's a good song by them is Come Together.
Yeah.
Good Aerosmith song.
That's better than the original.
I didn't know there was an original.
I didn't when I first heard it.
Neither did I. Anyways, okay.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Movies of 99. That's what it was.
Thought we were beyond that.
Getting beyond the freak show.
All right. We are talking Psychopathic Rydas, episode 3, song 3, track 3 on Dumpin. So what song are we talking about this week? RUA Ryda.
R, letter
R,
U,
letter U,
A,
letter A,
Ryda.
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 All right.
RUA Ryda.
Sometimes it is all put together. So
a lot of abbreviations so far. Skrilla, Forilla, Dumpin. We're missing a letter there. There's not been a full word yet.
No, yeah. Lots of slang.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a note and you're right, I think. All right. Time on this track. We're jumping right into the tail of the tape.
Let's do it.
Time on this track is 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Mm-hmm. And it's track number 3, as we said. First time we're finding this track on other shows, on other albums.
Yeah.
So not only is this on Dumpin', it is also found on Psychopathics from Outer Space and the Juggalo show.
So, did it debut on the Juggalo show? Didn't think of that. It was like, did they first play it there before when that episode aired?
I don't think so, because no, I think the Juggalo show was after that. To my recollection. But if anyone knows, I'm sure that they will come and tell us. I can't find it as quickly as I would like to.
It's funny they put it on Psychopathics from Outer Space, which came out basically the exact same time as this.
That made you both on Joe and Joey Records?
Right.
One was supposed to come out. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
This was supposed to come out first, right? As the
way
giveaway.
Before.
But yeah, then why would you tack it on there? Maybe you just think these people who are buying Psychopathics from Outer Space, maybe they're just ICP fans and they didn't even think to give us a try. So here's a little sample. Maybe you'll like it. And then you'll go purchase the full length.
Yeah, is that really how that works?
Yeah, that's what I would take it as.
Well, if you say so. Yeah, I can't figure out when the Juggalo show was. It was in January, February, and March, but I don't know of what years.
2000, right?
1999.
There's no way then that would have been played that early.
It had to have been.
That's interesting, huh?
Very interesting. Yeah.
Maybe this is the first track they ever recorded as the Rydas.
That's going to have to be something we plug in here. If they have anything extra, like, around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the Juggalo show was in early 99.
Was it the bonus Juggalo show episode?
They say that was recorded in April of 99.
Okay.
And never came out.
Well, now, yeah, you'll have to plug it in right here. If there's anything they say before or after that.
Like, this is brand new from people that we've never heard of.
Maybe it's the reference to the platinum selling artists who are supposed to appear at the Big Balls Christmas party. Remember, that was a tease that they had back in episode 0. We heard them say.
I was still waiting to see who that those two people are.
Maybe it's the two people who are on the track this is taken from. I don't know if 8-Ball and MJG won Grammys.
I do believe you're right. This was on the 4th one.
Okay.
But that still wouldn't make sense because it would have been in April.
Yeah, that would have been like right when they recorded this. So that would have been a debut. So we have to add that to the timeline. See? It's always evolving. The story of the Rydas, the story of everything we discuss. It's always evolving. That's why the website keep adding to it. The timelines, the history, historians, Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Juggalo World,
and the Temple of Nedden. All right. Anyways, so that's that. We'll figure that out and we'll plug it in somewhere.
That's right.
What were we talking about?
RUA Ryda.
Oh yeah,
This is found on Psychopathic Rydas Space Juggalo show, as we just said. So,
and let's do the original song, and then I have something else I think I want to talk about. So, what is the original song that this stole the beat from?
It is from Who the Fuck, track number 2 on MC Ren's 1998 album, Ruthless for Life. Man, I remember MC Ren back in the day. I definitely knew him in this era, but I was not bumping his 1998 album. But this track, revisiting it, for this purpose, it's banger. The album's pretty good. I let it flow a little bit after that. I'd have to visit it. And 8-Ball and MJG appear on this. I'm a big fan of them. So, yeah, 98. MC Ren on Ruthless Records.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I heard that Ruthless is the label that's flopping.
Ruthless at the time had Bone Thugs, right?
At this time, yeah, probably.
And then Eazy-E's Estate, right? Young Easy, was he around by that point?
Yeezy?
Yeezy.
I have no idea.
I was just looking at Bone's discography, what they were dropping in. 97, they had The Art of War. That was on... Don't see it here. Anyways, whatever. It's on, Ruthless and Relativity. Double album. It's rough.
Not good. I feel like I have that, and I had it since it came out, and it was just like, I don't know.
It's fine, but...
No album needs to be a double album. Not a single one.
Tupac and Biggie's both were... They hold up, I feel like, listening straight through.
That All Eyes on Me?
Yeah.
And Life After Death?
Yeah.
Can you name another one?
Bizarre.
Not Bizarre.
Judgment Day, Night and Day.
The 2 new Jamie Madrox albums?
That's not a double album. That's a mixtape and a album. Yeah, for hip-hop, it's rough. A mixtape or a double album on hip-hop? Hip-hop?
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar recently did it. He pulled it off.
Do you call Speaker Box and the Love Machine, whatever the fuck that is?
Speaker Box and Love Below. That one won Album of the Year. That one's hard though because it's 2 separate solo ones.
Yeah, that one,
it breaks. You could break it up easily, and they're totally different styles.
I wouldn't count that one.
But I mean, it was sold as one album.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought you can get them separately. No.
Maybe you can now, or at the time. But it was definitely. I bought mine as a dual CD.
What about Wu-Tang Forever?
That one's pretty good. I feel like it doesn't have a lot of filler.
You know what's not good is Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness.
Which one's that one?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot, but none of these I even care to talk about. Or
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like a hip hop rap.
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road was a double album.
Was it?
It's what it's. That's why sometimes I don't trust. I don't know. Maybe it was. Who knows? Who cares? Okay, I'm over
The White
it.
Album was, right? That's
That's what it
considered
says.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That one's good.
I
Can't
consider
deny
that I don't care.
The birthday song on that's terrible though. Like that's an abomination of a track on there. Just throw that right out. What's that doing here?
Oh, I don't know. We gotta keep it together, I guess. Okay. So how do you feel? You're a fan of the
Yeah.
original track?
Yeah, I listened to that most of that album today. I gotta go through and listen to the whole thing, but 98 MC Ren, he's still kicking. 8-Ball and MJG, always good. We discussed them, right? No, we were talking about UGK.
Yeah.
Other
I've
Southern.
been listening to UGK.
I did notice that, yeah.
So I'm listening to that again today.
Yeah.
Good
Give
stuff.
8-Ball and MJG a try, too.
Yeah.
More good Southern rap.
Yeah, I'm over it.
I got you on UGK. What, you don't,
It was fine.
don't trust me with the second one?
Yeah, I'll just be happy with what I got.
I've been on a big Tupac kick lately. Started watching, I think it's called Dear Mama. It's on Hulu. So it's like following his mom and the Panthers, and then him coming up. And it's done by the people who did the Defiant ones. Did you watch that documentary?
No.
About Dre and Jimmy Iovine. So it's the same like style where it's like you're following his mom for a while, and then like it'll cut to him. Like something happens to her, and it cuts to him, and it kind of like lines up with his. Like not the exact same thing, but you could see like how that could be a connection. And then you're following him for a while, and you almost forget like that story's going on, and then it switches back to her. So like they switch it just enough to like you're starting to get drawn to that story. Like, oh, you're back to her story. It's very well done.
That's
2
fun.
episodes in, I'm digging it. But yeah, got me on a kick of listening to old Tupac.
I enjoy it. I always liked Tupac more than Biggie, but then that was like when I was a kid, and then I definitely flipped.
Oh yeah, I was always on Tupac more than Biggie.
But I think I'm more Biggie in my adult life.
You are a Biggie.
So that's supposed to mean. You know I'm a sensitive boy. Don't say that.
You're way smaller than me.
I don't think so.
I'm still at 220 last I checked.
You're looking lean and mean.
We'll see. I gotta wait and come up.
You know who's looking good is a friend of the podcast, Kevin.
Oh yeah, yeah. He looked good at Halloween when I seen him.
Lost a ton of weight.
Yeah. See on DDP?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
Wow. He just met Danhausen. He was on
I
the
did
show.
see that. Yeah,
He's coming out to Astro.
I did see that too.
Kevin, not Astro.
Oh.
Or not Danhausen.
Nice.
But yes, both of them.
Man, I'm excited for the old. They haven't announced it yet. The show.
Yeah, they have not.
Oh, whew. I'm excited for that though.
if
it
it's
happens.
where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it
like,
could have changed by then. Technically, if you go on the one of the concert apps, there's a placeholder for it because my buddy sent it. He goes, "Are they playing at a fucking hotel?" Because it just has the Astro like venue there.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's weird.
But I think it's just a placeholder. Yeah,
Well, we'll see. Maybe by now they will have announced it.
it's true. We got a few times.
We may have another person in town for that
Yeah,
weekend.
someone.
I will talk about it afterwards.
Okay.
But yeah, because I don't want to spoil their whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a lot of people in town.
I don't even know if I'm going.
That's hilarious. People from 2,000 miles away are coming, and you're like, but
Yeah.
you know.
I'll see if I could be a handler for someone if they're there. Not like you, fresh for your official handler.
I'm not a professional handler. I'm a stooge.
Danielle won't let me go stooge for 3 days.
Yeah, that's the plus of not having a home life.
I mean, I could if I didn't have kids. I got kids, like
Heath
Ledger.
Ledger.
It's getting late. I'm getting delirious.
Anywho,
Speaking of wrestlers in
Delirious.
Royal Rumble season, I think Henning once again mentioned that he still hasn't been eliminated.
I hate that.
Oh, I love it. It's so funny.
That's so fucking stupid.
How do you not like that? That's fun.
I find it dumb.
Man, that's fun.
Okay.
He was never eliminated.
Okay. Well, then neither was Maven.
Yeah, he was. He was taking over the top rope. Wasn't he? Or was he just dragged under the ropes?
Thought he was just dragged out. He wasn't eliminated.
The shit kicked out of him, though.
Yeah, I did.
Anyways, are you a rider? Sorry.
Okay. So before we get into all of that, so you talked about we've alluded to, but if you're this far, you should know that the Psychopathic Rydas take an original beat and rap over it.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question for you that we should have talked about in the episode 0, but we didn't. So now is as good a time as any because we're 2 seconds ahead of schedule, so we're going to fuck that all up.
Let's do it.
I have some questions for you.
Let me hear them.
Who produced these tracks for the Psychopathic Rydas? Please don't say fucking MC Ren.
It was T something. I was just looking at the original producer.
Who recorded and produced the Psychopathic Rydas? And we've dove into this era a lot in our past seasons. We did Blaze, the Pendulum, the Wraith, all kind of overlapping that like 01 era of like building the Lotus Pop.
Right.
This is 98, 99.
This is done as a disc, probably, right? Actually, I don't think it's done anywhere. As we said it last week, Misery 100% just sent his on a tape.
How did this happen? Like, I feel like there were stories that they were recording when they were on tour.
On the bus, yeah, right? Like,
were they capable of it in that era? Or were they like literally stopping at different, like, oh, we're in Denver, we're going to go to a studio and record, like we've been writing all these couple days, we're going to stop and do something. Like,
I don't know, the quality isn't as great as like Jekyll was, it doesn't sound as crisp as Jekyll, so I could see them just half-assing it. Like,
where did they record Jekyll Brothers?
Was that in the booklet? We never even dove into that.
Well, we don't have to because we've never done that CD.
We will eventually, don't worry.
But like, yeah, is that one of the ones where they went around the country and did? Or was that Bizarre?
Bizarre was like Denver, right? And I feel like Denver's a connection to it.
Yeah.
Where he's in he's got Billy on the drum, Rudy on the drums.
Like, is that what they did with the Rydas?
I don't know. I feel like it's more bootleg style. Like, they just recorded on whatever.
Whenever they could.
Shitty tape deck, even. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, but it doesn't sound as high quality as a Jekyll Brothers or whatever, Most Tasteless reissue at the time.
Did they do it on the road and twisted to theirs at the disc? Like Twisted and Blade, just like they did for everything else, and then someone had to bring it over?
Yeah, I feel like it was all piecemeal together. It wasn't like... Because it's very simple. You're like, hey, we're doing a song about money. Like, we're doing something about this.
No, I would say that, but some of them do have, like... I was going to say, there's nothing where there's people interacting with each other on the CD.
They do have the hooks, like...
Yeah.
I guess you could have done that. But I don't know.
That'd be a lot tougher, because like the yeahs and the underlays.
So those all fit pretty well. It doesn't feel like as chopped up as Misery's verse so far felt.
So there were parts where they... I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, when and where and how was this recorded?
Yeah, that is interesting. Well, it was before the Jekyll tour, so they weren't on tour for that. What would the tour have been before that?
I mean, well, they also said this was supposed to come out way before it actually did. So much like in psychopathic lore.
If we assume it's like at a minimum early 99, they weren't on tour at that point, were they?
No, because Jekyll came out in spring, summer of 99. So before that was the tour. You were talking like Juggalo Funhouse tour, House of Horrors, like that era. Maybe
they just did it in like, they had extra time, like after recording like shit for Jekyll. They're just like, let's throw these on here real quick. Like you said, are Most Tasteless. They just said,
and is that like at Mike Clark's studio?
Yeah,
are they still paying for shit like that? I don't know.
Yeah. The beat's definitely just taken and dropped, and they just overlaid on the beat.
Yes.
Like
that took 2 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know if the quality of their vocals, I don't have the ear for that to tell, like, oh, for sure this is recorded. But like you said, at the time, it's not like there was easy, cheap equipment. Like you do it on a phone now and make it sound halfway decent, like, for this quality. So, yeah, hard to say. It's interesting. I didn't even think about, who's helping piece it together?
I don't know.
You would assume Mike Clark?
I have no clue. Zero
or
clue.
Just, someone at the disc.
Is this a Fritzy boy?
Was Fritz around at that point?
And
I mean, he was when we
he
talked about being like just working at the disc this time and helping with stuff. So maybe it's a question we could throw us away.
I think by the end of the season we should try to figure that out.
Yeah, it's a good call.
I know, that's what I'm here for.
See, that's what you do.
I'm trying to see if here they say anything.
Check the booklet.
Okay, let me look. Oh yeah, no, nothing. Because no one wants their name attached to it because it's, whatever the fuck.
Bootleg style, we can't.
Genre, hip-hop. Style, thug rap.
What about like Psychopathic Ryda Psychopathic Ryda Space? Anything on that was brand new for that? I don't think so. That was like kind of a forgotten freshness. Like Dirtball was already recorded.
Did you say Psychopathics from Outer Space?
Yeah.
No, it's funny that you say that because now I have that in front of me. No, they had some stuff that was new and only to that, but they had some old stuff too.
But like new and only to that, but it came from somewhere like it was originally for something else. Like it wasn't like they recorded songs just to put on Psychopathic Outer Space. Created specifically for that.
That I don't know. You're right. It's more of a mix of shit. Like Amazing Maze, Meat Cleaver, Sleepwalker, $50, Murder.
Yeah, that's all
Murder.
stuff that was recorded for
Other
purposes
stuff
of other things. Yeah, so
yeah. But yeah, was anything? There's another track. There's another Ryda's track on Psychopathic.
I thought there was two. Yeah.
Yeah, the random shit. You know what song always throws me for a loop is Redneck Ho 99.
Yeah. Well, what was that recorded for?
That's why it's always like, is that a thing? Is that a cover? Like, what is it on? Like, I always think it's like on most taste lists, but it's not.
No, because Twisted shows up at the end of it, right?
Yeah, it's just on this.
That's weird. Maybe it was going to be for Jackal Brothers. Because they did another love song. So they're going to do another Redneck Ho. Like,
I don't know.
It would make sense. What other songs do they?
Psychopathics from Outer Space is a fucking mess of an album, by the way, now that I'm looking at it. It's not bad, but like, it's a fucking disaster.
Some of the best stuff, though, is just Pendulum singles.
Yes. I'm answering a question that we had from last week.
Yeah.
Every Ryda's CD was on Joe and Joey Records.
Oh, really? Even the future ones?
Check your shit in, Riding Dirty, Duck the Fuck Down, Eat Shit and Die, Backdoor Bullshit.
That's kind of fun. They kept that gimmick.
The numbers are all over the place, though. It didn't just go one. It goes 1, 2, 3, back to 0, and then 4,600.
That had to be just like the Psychopathic catalog number at this point.
Yeah. But that's answering a question from a couple weeks ago.
That's funny.
All right. Well, that's all I got. Goodbye, everybody.
It's a good mystery to help solve by the end of the season.
I like a task. All right. So what are we talking about? Are we diving into the Lyrical Deep Dive?
Timestamp right here for you.
Did I already... What song are we talking about?
I think I've said RUA Ryda 42 times just past it.
Yeah, I don't know why I put it back in my pile.
Oh, finally found I have so many random tabs open from my Wayback Machine earlier, and now just like random things I was searching, like Willie Green and Soul Train from last week are still up here.
All right.
Some random things for this week are pulled up.
Are you a Ryda? So I wanted to allude to this last week, but I waited till now. Dumpin, the first song, very cut and dry, start and end.
Yeah.
I know last week's episode, so Skrilla Farilla, bleeds into this.
Yeah.
From Bullet yelling, bitch. Is that at the end of last week or the beginning of this week?
Yeah, track-wise.
What should it be? I really think I'll even call it like half and half. Like you can hear it start in the last one, and then it comes into this track.
In between both beats.
But this happens, I will say, more often than not on this CD.
Yeah, for sure.
Which also makes us think, who's fucking putting this together?
Yeah, someone at least put in some work to make that.
Well, they didn't do a good job of it, is my point. Like,
then maybe it's just them.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, where should that be?
Yeah.
Bitch, your Bullet yelling. Because he has outro at the last one.
Right.
So where is that supposed to
Yeah,
be?
it feels like it's part of the last thing. But then he does the intro of this too.
And he laughs. And Bullet
Yes.
tells us, God, he starts every song, doesn't he?
He's the ringleader.
He's a ringmaster.
Allegedly.
He has a purpose.
Hey, yo.
He does say, hey, yo. Hey, yo, this bitch want to know, is she a rider?
He's also doing a very slick, his voice. Is she a rider? He's a,
Laughs. Are you a rider? So
Yeah.
who is a rider?
it's inside of all of us, we learned last week.
Inside us.
There's a shirt we make.
This is inside
Ryda
us?
Inside us.
I don't know. Okay. Why? The Rydas are a crew.
Mhm.
And he is insinuating that a female wants to know if she is a Ryda.
Mhm.
So he is saying that she's not. He's insinuating.
She's a riderette.
I understand. So, first verse.
Yes.
Bullet, a.k.a. Violent J.
A.K.A. the Duke. A.K.A. Big Baby Sweets. Allegedly. All of the above. He's got many aliases.
He does. That's what I heard in the first week. We are going to... You wanted to try to categorize each song as something.
Yeah.
This falls off hard in this episode. So, this first verse, Bullet, we'll see. He's insinuating this female wants to know if she's a Ryda.
Mhm.
And so we think that's going to lead into this. He's talking about this girl.
Yeah.
Classic line right off the bat. I don't need you all up on my nuts no more. That's what the wrinkles are there for.
Recognize. He says recognize.
Recognize.
That's pure Violent J. There's no bullet in that line at all.
100%. Then it continues. Besides, you can never ride
with us.
I like how this flows.
Yeah.
You can never ride with us. You'll never slide with us. Coincide with us. I always thought it says side with us, not slide. But
Yeah, I think side. That's what I thought.
yeah, they're both fine.
Just a point on the choices of the beats. Like I wondered that process of them sitting down listening. Like were they just listening to the CDs in the tour bus or studio or just hanging out and I want to do over this one because you really have to pick and choose and decide how you're gonna make your flow fit over it.
Yeah.
You have to make sure it's 4 minutes long and stuff. So
Well,
especially with 6 guys.
Shaggy didn't. So how long do I have? Okay, I'll just talk.
Jay does a good job though. Give him that on when he's trying to fit to the beat.
I've been inside your puss so many times it's loopy.
Loopy.
I look at you naked, my dick goes drooping. So
Poetry.
he insinuates that he has fornicated with her so much that he is just making her body in a situation that it's not natural.
What loopy? It was like jiggly? What would loopy? Loopy's kind of it's crazy, right? What would loopy be?
You're making me say you're trying to lead the witness, like when I let you try to say words you're not supposed
Trying to get me to say a slur out loud.
He's insinuating that she is very physically loose.
Yeah, but does loopy mean loose?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying, but no, I understand.
It just sounds funny. It's loopy.
He's saying that he's had sex with her so much that she is stretched out, if you will. Yet, he says when he looks at her naked, he cannot get erect. Maybe it's all the drugs in his system.
Allegedly.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Bullet doesn't take drugs.
He has quite a standard, though. The other guy in the duo, he'll fuck anything. Fat bitches, skinny ones with little whiskers.
Ones that are loopy.
Yeah, he passes off the full clip. I think Don Cornelius enjoys loopy. It's his boy.
Scoop me?
She.
What is it? Now is the mayor? Fucking Carcetti.
Carcetti.
Black truck rolls
There we
on.
go.
Use a rider like my name's Malone.
dumb bitch.
So this is our debate from lots of different people.
Yeah.
Use a Ryda like my name's Malone.
Mm-hmm.
What is he talking about?
Our minds instantly went both right to sports, right? When we started discussing it, but Jay never references sports in anything.
No.
Wrestling, yeah, but there's no that's made me think maybe it was Karl Malone, big in WCW right now, tag teaming with DDP.
Big. He's wrestled twice.
He had a figure, didn't he?
No.
Just Robin did. He had his T-shirt.
Malone had a T-shirt?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Rodman.
He may have had a pay-per-view. Nonetheless, it's probably fresh on Jay's mind.
So did Jay Leno.
It could be Karl Malone, but this still doesn't make any sense. He's not.
Is he saying?
It's like the Utah Rydas. Like,
is he saying that? Saying that to this woman, saying that you are a Ryda is like saying my name. Maybe it's not. He's not referencing anybody.
Yeah, that's right. That's what he's saying.
Saying that you're a Ryder is like saying that my name is Malone.
Yeah, and it's not his name. That's 100% what it is.
It's a random fucking name.
Yeah.
Now, the other insinuation was that he's referencing Bugsy Malone, which was a fake gangster or a rat, or what was his like?
Oh, rat.
Yeah,
A
wasn't
rat. I smell a rat.
Why every week we have to talk about
It's
rats?
a
Not the movie, not the one with the kids and the fucking whipped
You're
cream.
thinking of Bugs Marone is who it's based on. There's Bugsy Siegel, right?
I don't know.
But there wasn't a Bugsy Malone.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
gangster.
I'm sorry.
The movie Bugsy Malone. It's a 1976 gangster musical comedy written and directed by Alan Parker. I don't know. This is his directional debut, though.
Oh.
It's a US/UK thing. Starred Judy Foster.
Just fucking get to it, please.
It's about a battle between Fat Sam and Dandy Dan. So it's a fake gangster movie starring children, though.
Oh, this is a fake gangster album.
Maybe it is a reference. Sounds interesting, though. It's kids playing gangsters. They said they have guns, machine guns that fire gobs of whipped cream instead of bullets. So that sounds fun. But yeah, I don't know. I can see Jay being into this movie. Seems like something you'd watch.
He's childish in nature.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't mess with
He's
your
a happy,
skull.
childish man. But no, as we read it, that seems like that's it. He's just saying the name. It's like, you're calling me Malone. That's not my name. That's not my name. They call me Bullet. They call me Jay.
They call me the Duke.
It's not Malone. That's not my name.
They call me Moon.
They call me Glory.
They call me Joe. Come on. They call me Joe.
Man, we need to record this song.
Florida Joe. New Glorious. That's not my name.
That's not my name.
I always also thought maybe it was some kind of reference to Maurice Malone, which is like the clothing line, the urban clothing line of the time.
That's a Detroit one, too, right?
I don't think so. Is it?
Morris Malone? That's a
I thought it
Detroit
was
thing.
Maurice Malone.
No, there's another song where it's like, Motown like Morris Malone, ain't no place, get it on. That's the E-Shop song. Ain't no place like home, get it on, get it on. That's what he's referencing then, Morris Malone.
I think he's referencing Moses Malone.
Morris Malone, Detroit denim to a global urban wear icon. There's an article about him. Ain't no place like home, get it on, get it on, get it on.
I always thought it was Maurice Malone.
Well, it could be, but the E-Shop song, that's what he says it. Oh, he's the one who opened the hip-hop shop.
Oh, I'm sure Jay knows that.
Oh, for sure he has to know. That's the Detroit staple. That's who he's... again, we answered it. He's not referencing anyone. He's just saying that you're calling
we're just being dickheads.
But I did not realize that's who more... But boy, Kelly's going to grill us for fucking this one up that we didn't know. Didn't reference Morris Malone right off the bat here.
I did.
At the end here, we didn't... When we first were debating, got me fucking looking at Bugsy Malone movies.
Blame Pizza Nugget Steve. All right. Are we done with this verse?
Yes.
Or are we, okay. Verse number 2.
Cool photo of him and young-ass Proof. Sorry, go on.
It's okay. Verse number 2.
Yeah.
Faux.
Fofo.
Monoxide child of the band Twisted.
Yeah, allegedly. We'll see.
Hell yeah, I'm a Ryda. Weed rolling highlighter. Well, now it's...
I don't think it's somebody saying. I think, hell yeah, I'm a rider. Weed rolling highliner, headliner, or highliner. I don't think it's saying highlighter. Why would you say highlighter?
Why would it say headliner?
Because they're superstars. They've referenced it before. Song 1 of them. Song 1, they reference being performing right there. Their characters they're big rap stars.
Are they?
Yeah. Weed rolling highliner, headliner. None of it makes sense really. But so I think he's saying headliner or highliner.
Straight up Detroit 7 Mile East Sider.
I always love that stuff.
Nice reference to them being from the east side of Detroit.
Yep.
7 Mile, street that they grew up near. Do you want to
ride with me?
Okay, let's back up a second. First verse, Bullet was talking about a female who was wanting to be part of their crew, and he's like, you ain't part of my crew.
Yeah, this is just like extra verse he had for Hound Dogs that he just recycled here, it seems like.
So Fofo, not talking about a female at all. Not talking to anyone at all. He's just saying
bragging, yeah.
Who he is. Mm-hmm. Do you want to ride? I guess you could say, do you want to ride with me? But that's one line of no. Mm-hmm. Do you want to ride with me? You ain't really a thug, but you tried to be. With your do-rags, lokes, and your tattooed tears, I'm from the old school, and I've had it hard for years.
Yeah.
Psychopathic Rydas, fool, M.O.B. M.O.B. is supposed to stand for something, or just saying like...
The Psychopathic Rydas mob? That's what I was guessing, yeah.
Fofo in this bitch, you want to fuck with me.
Motherfuckers. So, they're both kind of doing the same thing. Jay is directing just towards a woman, though, because she wants to be right. He's saying someone that's trying to be a rider, but they're not. They don't have the street cred and the history in the game like he does.
Right.
So they're kind of in line.
Okay. The hook is mostly Bullet here. It's a nice little back and forth. Mm-hmm. The truck is...
Black. Who's my cat?
Gang affiliated, and it's like that.
Yup.
So this is the part that I never knew what he said.
Oh, really?
It's all about the hoes, dank, fame, and loot. Mm-hmm. Are you a Ryda?
Whoop.
Can we ride?
Whoop, whoop. Got bleed over into the normal Juggalo lexicon.
And then it repeats.
Truck is black, so those count for our truck tally, right? We got a couple here.
Pulls my gun.
What do you think he said when he said it's all about the hose, dank, fame, and loot?
I have no idea.
Again, the fame going back to they are rap superstars. They're not just street hardened criminals.
Woo woo.
I like the hook. This is very sing-songy, like the crowd yelling back to them.
It is. I like this hook.
All the hooks have been good. Thumbs up. 1 through 3. All the hooks are good. Not forgettable at all.
Not like the next CD where...
Well, what are you talking about? Put that as gold platinum on the wall. I don't think you would skip on it.
Well, the only things we'd skip would be reading all the hooks.
Things get a little sketchy on that.
That's a tough one. Good thing we're not doing that, or we'd have a lot of apologizing to do. Verse number 3.
We've been known to apologize for their transgressions.
You're such a company suck up stooge. All right, that's another tough one for me, but we're gonna try.
You just hate twin gats, huh?
I have a problem, but
Yeah.
I'll get back to that. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
No, maybe not. We'll see. Twin gats.
Mm-hmm.
I pack big heat because of these streets. I'm even worse with this one than I was the last episode.
Pack big heat because these streets. I'm so
fed.
Yeah.
Rags hanging out my back pocket and one around my forehead.
Got the Scott Hall going.
Bandanas all over the place. I feel like he had it like I had my bandana before.
For sure. The Scott Hall
in
boy.
the front, yeah. Mac Daddy and the Caddy throwing up the gang signs. If you're from the same clique, then you're throwing up the same signs. Yeah. Throwing up gang signs, and if you're in my clique, you're throwing up the same sign. Yeah, no shit.
just having a fun little party verse for himself here.
If we're not in the same clique, and if we do not throw up the same signs, if not, the shit pops. We spit Glocks and hit spots.
What spots? A dog spot? My spot?
You have 2 months to get that for Astro. Let's get it moving. Ignites, shells drop, then we bail from cops. We wouldn't bail? You're trying to kill the guy.
Well, he's talking about the entire crew. He's still, the MOB is still all together.
Now, you'll have to explain this to me, because I'm sure it's referenced and I don't know what it is. Booyah! Like in the Chronicles, feeling Bionicle. Get high with me, you'll Ryda come and ride with me.
It's a nice little way he trails out there. The person who annotates it was referencing the Lego set Bionicles.
I think I did. I don't remember that.
Which there's no way that's what he's referencing, right?
No.
But what is he referencing? Because there's no other...
Feeling Bionicle.
Like, even it shows up on Wikipedia, just a Bionicle. Do they still sell Bionicles? That's got to be an actual other reference, right?
I don't know what it means.
There's no way Misery's just collecting Bionicle Legos and it's like, I want to get that reference in. Feeling Bionicle means to feel a sense of power, heroic adventure mixed with a strong sense of community and destiny. Often associated with a nostalgia for the Lego Bionicle tagline.
Oh my god.
But that had to have been a reference. Maybe he's into like...
Maybe it's just a word that people use, but they don't know really what it means.
Bionicle is a portmanteau construct. What is that? Portmanteau?
Is it on Latinium Records?
Well, what word am I butchering here?
I don't know.
That's how I sounded out. Portmanteau?
Fucking, I don't know.
Is constructed from the words biological and chronicle, which is also actually derived from the word bionics. The concept is similar to the Lego group's earlier themes.
Okay, I've had enough of this.
I thought it was something that ends up being a Lego.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Twin Gats.
Wow. He enjoys his Lego collection. Good for him.
Full clip. Now, full clip's next.
Yes.
Although a lot of people are on this verse, but he's most
They're
of
all
them.
background shenanigans.
His lines here are great. I mean, by great, I mean like everlasting.
Again, we'll get to it. This is just Shaggy 2 Dope.
Yes. Psychopathic Rydas and full clip go together like home arrest and a tether.
Yeah.
You better. Run tell a friend, your mama, your daddy, your greasy-headed granny, they all can't stand me.
Jay jumping with a fuck him in the background's fun. I can visualize him doing this though, like his whole like the way he like bounces around when he's rapping it.
'Cause my dick always seems to find their daughter's netting holes, blow it out, and then I'm out.
Hope they're at a legal age.
No doubt.
No doubt.
Every day that pass, my game gets tighter. Psychopathic style motherfucker, I'm a rider.
Yeah, this is just a Shaggy 2 Dope verse.
Great verse, like front to back, right?
Greasy headed granny is awesome.
My dick always seems to find their daughters, you know. So, I don't think of this before, but it's written, so it's got to be the truth, right?
Yeah.
Because Bullet does the first chorus. Twin Gats does this one?
Yeah, I hear him doing it. Yeah, he's doing it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder why they switched it up there. It's fun, though.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, they switch it again.
It's a nice test run for when Lotus finally does get made. They're playing with switching things up and adding in little things here and there.
Fitting 6 people in, doing like
Right.
twosies and a hook. Like it is very pre-Lotus.
Yeah.
All right. So then, what's his name? Misery does the second verse, the second hook. Now we're into the home stretch of the song.
That's right.
Verses 5 and 6. Lil Shank, a.k.a. Jamie Madrox, the
Allegedly.
multiple man. Fuck with little Shank, huh? Get off before I cock my gat and blow your eyebrows off.
Look at that. Not even getting into the wigs yet. Just the eyebrows.
We didn't go back and talk about... I heard you. Twin Gats and Full Clip really talking about
Oh, yeah.
what they were talking about in the first two?
No, neither of them are even referencing someone who wants to be a Ryda. I guess Twin Cats, maybe. You're from the same clique, but then that's just kind of shit talking.
That's just running into people who are not in your crew.
Yeah. But to give him a pass, he wasn't there for any of this. He at least is vaguely close to what they're all discussing. Full Clip just shit talking people around him.
Yeah, he's just saying, go run and tell people who can't that I'm here. Yeah, he doesn't talk about anything. So anyways, Little Shank, fuck with Little Shank, huh? Get off before I cock my gat and blow your eyebrows off. You invading my space with your mean muggin' face. If you're feeling froggish, bitch, jump and get a taste.
I mean, they're all kind of calling people out like, hey, you want some of this? You want some of this? Come get
So that's what it turns into, but that's not what... the song is called "Are You a Ryda?"
Well, yeah, they're like, "Hey, you a Ryda? Why you prove it? Come on, bitch!
That's not what you just.
Come on, fight me, bitch!"
Except for two of them are talking about females. You think they're fighting females?
Oh, I don't know. Different time.
Yo, I keep it in my waistline. It's thick like a baseline.
He's talking about his dick.
I think he's talking about his waistline.
Folding it up after he jerked off over the pillows and most tasteless.
Pull out my heat, fear, and power at the same time.
That's fun.
Black skull cap, keep my khakis creased. Ryda's got love from the west to the east.
He switched up the attire. Khakis as always, they're all rock khakis, but no bandanas now. You got a black skull cap. It's a little different, a little Hogan-ish.
Hoganish?
Yeah, he used to wear the skull caps when he was like, remember when he's good guy when he's dressed in all black?
Remember even the 1 week that he did that?
They made a figure of it.
I know. With the no mustache or no beard. So as soon as he finishes his beat, Ryda's got love from the west to the east right away. Cell block. He's ready.
I wonder that had to be just like they're short for time. Like everyone went longer than they expected. And like we can't get another.
No.
I mean, I guess they're all on twos. Never mind. What am I talking about?
And we've talked about how it's just sometimes, even just to get in that extra beat, like they go right on top of the last one. Like I think that's fun. You changed this. You made a note, and I also changed it.
Yeah.
But we have different ideas.
Oh, we will see a different.
I was born in this fucked up world. I think it's I was born in this fucked up world. Ryda proud. You think it's right about?
Yeah. So he's saying, I was born in this fucked up world, and it's like, period. Right about 10 years old, I started slinging dope by the pound. Because he's telling the story about his.
Yeah. What about the that's in there?
I had to just throw in there for the fun of it.
Well, Blaze was born in this fucked up world.
Proud and proud. It's inside of me.
Well, that's what the song is about. Are you a Ryda?
It's true. Either work, I feel.
Don't fucking come at me.
You know what
like
doesn't
that.
work? What was originally annotated? Ryda Brown. What the fuck's that mean?
Don't.
Don't.
Don't. Please don't. I'm begging you not to.
I wasn't going to say anything. I just said it doesn't work.
10 years old, slinging dope by the pound. He does have 8 pounds of weed in the last song. Out of bounds.
Dub, sack, got your back. He's always selling weed.
15 for the Juggalos.
That's right. What about the Rydas?
What about the other hoes?
That's the non-riders, the ladies hanging on their nuts.
You know what's great in Blaze is I had it in my head, now I lost it, and it doesn't matter. Out of bounds, no limit till my dirt. I assume he means if we're missing words in there, like till my dirt is like,
or till I'm dirt.
Yeah, until you die.
Till I'm dirt
again. Again?
Well, not yet. This is his origin story.
You're right.
He's he knows it's coming.
Bitch tried to break my heart and got her back hurt.
What the hell's that?
This is random. Like, like she tried to break his heart, and like instead of punching you in the face or you got her back hurt.
Yeah. Make her humble. Put her in the camel clutch.
Now we get into just the psychopathic nonsense.
Back to that line though. If Jay, is the big man putting everything together, he's the ringleader. Maybe he had an idea. He's like, it's gonna be about, are they riders? It could be a hound dog. It could be other crews. It could be he's like, bitch, try to break my heart. He's like, Jay said it's about women or something. So let me sneak this in because it seems very random to toss it in there.
Well, yeah, I don't. He's all over the place with this one, but that's okay. So now, I guess the female wants to join his clique, much like the J verse. I'll let you ride if you. How do you think he will let her be a rider?
If they enjoy each other's company.
I'll let you ride if you suck my dick. and bullet dick. And the rest of the clique. Yeah. He's like, the big man first. He gets first dibs. Tony Soprano gets a taste before fucking Paula and Christopher.
I tell you what, I don't get the appeal of just like, everyone come around and enjoy some of this. This seems a bit much to me.
Now we're getting a whole nother topic. You finished?
Cool, no doubt.
Now put your clothes on and get the fuck out, bitch.
He could be dead at this point because shouldn't he know? Wouldn't he be the gauge of if it's finished or not?
Well, I mean, not if... What? Not if she's on guy...
the rest of the clique.
Yeah, she's on guy number 6.
He's just waiting outside. You done in there? Get out.
No, he's eye level with Misery's dick and being like, are you done yet?
I assume it was still in his having it happen to him.
My computer died, by the way.
Well, perfect timing, because that was it, right?
And then Full Clip does the hook. The truck is black. I pulls my gat.
Gang affiliated, and it's like that. Yup.
Wonder why they only had 3 of them do it. Why not? If you're doing the hook twice each time, why didn't you just have every person do it?
That's true. Could have, yeah.
Can we ride? Whoop, whoop.
Maybe it was just too much work to split it like that. Maybe it just sounds disjointed.
I can't get over the fact that you want Blaze to stare at everyone's dick while they're getting blown.
Well, I don't know.
Whatever. Well,
why would he stick around regardless? He's gonna stick around and just keep asking. You done in there? There's fucking 6 of them. It's a lot of waiting around.
A lot of waiting around. Well, that's what he said. He said he'll let her ride, but she's got to do the rest of the collect.
But he doesn't say that. He's not insinuating that he's waiting around for them to finish. Like, he's just saying, hey, when you're done with me, you got these. But by the way, are you done yet?
Come on, we're on a timetable.
I got something to do. I got 8 pounds of weed to sell over here.
Oh, so come on, twin gats. Fucking hurry up.
Oh, boy.
That's something.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's the track. That's Are You a
Ryda?
What have we learned from Are You a Ryda?
The truck is black. I know that much.
And he pulls his gat.
Yep.
Is that all?
Yep.
All right.
Blaze likes fellatio.
As do the rest of the clique.
Well, we don't know if they like it. He's just a giving man. He's sharing his wealth.
He's like, we're running out of time. I'll help you out here.
Yeah, I'll help you out here.
No, that didn't happen. But if it did, it'd be fine. Not judging.
No, I mean, if the riders all enjoy each other's company, I don't care. 2025. It's getting too late. I'm going to say something I shouldn't say.
Okay. Well, how do you feel about Are You a Ryda?
It's not bad. Least of the three so far.
Yeah,
but I dig it. Again, the hook is fun. Almost not fully an everlasting line, but like the back and forth with everyone is fun.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones in there.
Yeah, bleeds into it being part of the broader Juggalo world with the whoop whoops.
Oh yeah,
because going through it at first, it's almost like this is a side, because at that point, the whole Juggalo universe is building.
Juggalo.
They're starting to build the JCU, the Juggalo Cinematic Universe. Starting to build it. So
I have a funny idea, by the way, which I'll forget, but keep going.
Yeah, throw it on the spreadsheet.
My thing's dead.
So this felt like a one-off on the side, but it slowly bleeds in a bit. You're getting a little bit of the Juggalo world, so that's fun.
It's something.
Yeah. Morris Malone gets a shout-out. Ain't no place like home.
Or Moses Malone.
Or the movie Bugsy Malone.
Or Jeff Malone.
I'm going to DM Jay. Are you a fan of the movie Bugsy Malone?
We have a friend who was tagging Jay on stuff, and Jay replied to him.
Oh, really? Regarding this?
No, not replying. Which makes me think that he actually checks his stuff, or that he has his fucking minion, little Rudy, doing it, which is also possible.
Not the same as Big Rudy or Rudy's son.
Yeah,
That's a whole different person.
Yeah, no,
I remember this discussion.
Yeah. I don't know if you would know him if you saw him.
No, I don't know.
He's got a funny story, but he's got a couple funny
stories.
Don't they all? They, them. Jay's flunkies in general.
the Juggalo hangers-on in general.
Yes. All right. Well, I don't know anything else to talk about with RUA Ryda. So we're ready to wrap this up.
Yeah. It's fun. I'm enjoying the ride so far in the black truck.
The RYDE.
Yeah.
Ride.
I wish I had a cool car.
You do. I was just noticing it when I came up the driveway.
The shitty ass van.
That's sweet.
Still running. I gotta try to find. I was looking at used cars at the old Red Holman, trying to find one.
Does anyone still work there that you worked with?
Yeah, someone I work with too. I still get my leases from.
That's great. Albert
Lee. I shot him out of the Steakburger CD I made at 2001 gathering. Albert Lee. I started naming off all the dealers in them on the CD. That's still my dealer. He's still there.
I don't know where to go from there. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you at home think that you are a Ryda? If you want to be,
Schizo, we know you are.
Would you do what Blaze needs you to do to become a Ryda? Do you care that deeply? How many of the Rydas would you go through to become a Ryda?
Do you have to go through? It's like when the new members show up. Do you have to hit them all off? Converse, Sawed Off,
Young Dirt.
Young Dirt's probably got a stinky boy.
What about the new Rydas? All 27 of them.
Yeah, that's a big crew to run through.
Anyways.
Big in many ways. Some large men in that group.
Anyways, if you want to talk about this song or anything else, Psychopathic Rydas related or not, check out any of our social medias at Juggalo RWD. Comment on any of our posts and engage us in witty banter.
That's right.
Or just see the bullshit that we try to pop ourselves with. You can also interact with us on the old, whatchamacallit? Hoojamajig?
YouTube?
Whatchamabob? YouTube?
Hotline? I don't know. I was looking at more Morse Malone stuff.
Yeah, you can comment on the YouTube. You can hit us up on the voicemail, which is either voicemail or text at 810-666-1570, or you can email us at juggalorwd@thegmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
And while you're out there listening and watching, wherever you're doing so, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, because that does help.
Yeah, and if you're on Spotify, we have most of our listeners on Spotify. Majority's on there.
You think so?
That's what it said on the database, on the raw data.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's one. Apple's right behind it, and everything else is like a little trickling.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, top two, so easy on Spotify. On your phone, all you do is hit the stars. It's simple. Bump that up. It's easy.
And don't forget to subscribe so that we don't have to come looking for you. You find us, or we come to you.
Yeah, you don't want that little pencil sticking you.
No one wants that, obviously. What else is going on? What else do we have to talk about? The website is juggalorewind.com. And don't forget to listen to or read or buy our wrestling bullshit. 20 by 20 apparel, 20 by 20 pod.
Finally got that link working because I switched the Squarespace to mainly the rewind. So then I had to redirect the 20 by 20 apparel just to the web store that's on there. So finally it was working. At first it just kept going to the main page of the rewind and Juggalo Rewind. I'm like, people will be so confused. But now it goes right to the web store at least. So.
That guy from Japan is like, where are my shirts? What's going on?
Man, he hasn't ordered them forever. Miss that guy.
Poor guy. I hope he's okay.
But yeah, now it goes right to the web store so I could get back on that train.
Perfect.
I'm itching. I haven't made a new shirt in a long time. You make one.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
Thank you to Analog for his music and to Lil Krampus for her voiceover work. And if you missed anything that we talked about or, you're in the car and you don't want to write all this down, what's their handle? What's their phone number? No need, my friend. Don't crash your car. Don't stop initiating people into the Rydas. You can look at any of the bios on our social medias or the show notes, find the link tree, and everything will be there for you. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
Yep. Juggalo Rewind, it's inside us.
Or they're inside us. Anyways, you got anything else going?
Nope. I'm good to go. Ready. Next week's a big one, too, I think, right? Let's see.
Next week is it any bigger than anything else? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. It's a good one, though. I like this one.
They're all good.
Hey, yo, Twin Gats, where you at, dog?
Hey.
Hey. What's the Black Sharks? Hey. Good outro on it.
I hope I can isolate that.
Hey.
All right. That's it. We will be back next week with the Juggalo Rewind. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you later. All music played in this episode and in this entire season is owned by the respective publishers and copyright holders and is reproduced for review purposes only under fair use.
Are you a Ryda?